Hello, my beautiful people. I wanted to hit a topic on the power of perception. I'm not sure what author said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. There is so much truth within that, and I am a big believer of that saying, for the simple fact is that when I started awakening and I started shifting and transcending my thoughts and my emotions from negative to positive, all of my perceptions began to change. All of my perceptions about myself and about the people around me. And I've experienced something really amazing today. And this was based on my belief and my power of intention and perception. Okay, so 2 months ago, I walked into a store to buy some shoes, and the cashier was really upset, and she just had an attitude, and it was nothing personal, it's just the mood she was in that day. So, I totally ignored her attitude because I knew in my heart that she was not acting upon her true essence. It was more of her ego taking over her and controlling the way she decided to feel at that very moment. So instead of me judging her, all I did was send positive energy to her, and all my focus went on this girl. And after I bought my shoes, she smiled, and I told her to walk around from the cash register, and I asked her for a hug. So when I gave her a hug, I imagined this female in in the most positive and loving aspect of her higher self. And my intention was to see this girl transform her life, rather than allowing ego to take over her emotions, that her higher self would transcend into the beautiful person that she really is. And it's absolutely amazing because I walked into the same store today, and this person did not seem like the same person from 2 months ago. This person had the most beautifulest smile on her face. She was greeting everyone. She was so happy. She was so vibrant and full of love, life, and energy. And I noticed she kept staring at me. She said she remembered me, but she wasn't sure. So I asked her, "Were you the one I gave a hug to?" And she said, "I knew it was you." And then she was like, "Oh my God." So she comes from behind the register and gives me another hug. And I said, "This is the way I imagined you in my mind." And she says, "Really?" And we're talking for a little bit. And she was like, "I feel so good." And I mean, she doesn't even know what I did. In my mind, I changed my perception of what she thought she was. And if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. This is how powerful we are, people. It's only two ways of looking at things in life. You can look at things out of fear, which will make everything seem so dark and dull. Or you can look at things from love, which makes everything extra vibrant and alive. And think about it like this. If you love somebody, that person will love you back. But if you don't like somebody, then that person will dislike you. Okay, so rather than disliking someone, why not generate love to that person as well? Once you begin to do this with everything and everyone, you will see that fear no longer has control over you. And this is where all of the negative things come from, fear. When you start living like God, God is love. When you start living in the light of God, you will see so many manifestations, so many transformations in your life and in your world. And you will realize that there was never ever nothing outside of you that made you react in such a negative way or positive way. It was always your decision. It was always your decision. You always had the choice to perceive things the way you desire in your own mind's eye. And I'm telling you, you can apply this to everything in your life, to people, places, and things. I mean, like I said before you see anything in the physical world, it was once seen in your mind's eye in the metaphysical world. So whatever you're putting in your mind's eye, make it positive, make it of the light, and that will transcend outward. Everything is within you, within your own imagination. You have the power right now at this moment to change the perceptions in your life, whether it be about a person or something. You have the power to change it all. You don't have to ask someone to change. All you have to do is go in your mind and see them in the light, and they'll have to become that. Simple as that. I love you guys. I just wanted to share this story because I know that a lot of you are struggling with, with your own self. You're battling ego, versus your spirit. Your spirit wants you to love, but your ego wants you to live in fear because it is afraid of non-existing. But when you live in spirit, then spirit knows that everything is one, because at a subatomic level, everything is all energy. Everything is just energy. And when you think that something is separate from you, then that's mind-based thinking. Mind divides everything. Spirit is one. We are one. And there is nothing outside of you that is separate from you. Everything is whole. You just see it as separate. Your ego. But anyway, I hope this video can allow you to open up your eye and to change your perceptions about the world. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.